Long before Russia became an empire, a powerful ruler emerged. A man whose vision would unite a divided land and shape the destiny of a nation. His name was Ivan III Vasilievich, better remembered as Ivan the Great. He was not just a prince, he was the builder of a nation, a reformer, and the man who gave birth to the idea of a united Russia. Ivan was born on January 22, 1440, during a time of chaos and rivalry. His father, Vasily II, had lost his sight after years of civil conflict among Russian nobles. As a child, Ivan watched his father rule despite his blindness, learning the art of leadership from hardship rather than privilege. By the time he became co-ruler, he already understood how fragile Moscow's politics were. Every alliance and decision could change the balance of power. When Vasily II passed away in 1462, Ivan became Grand Prince of Moscow at only 22 years old. What he inherited was a broken land weakened by internal wars and still paying tribute to the Tatar Mongols who ruled over them. But Ivan's ambitions stretched far beyond Moscow's walls. His goal was to bring all Russian territories under one flag. Through a mix of diplomacy, patience, and at times ruthless force, he expanded his rule, bringing Novgorod, Tver, and other principalities under Moscow's control. For over 200 years, Russia had lived under Mongol domination. The Golden Horde demanded tribute and obedience from its princes until Ivan decided it was time to break the chain. In 1480, the Russian and Mongol armies faced each other across the frozen Ugra River. But instead of a bloody battle, there was silence. The Mongols turned and retreated. This moment, known as the Great Stand on the Ugra River, marked the end of Mongol rule and the birth of an independent Russian state. Once freed from foreign control, Ivan focused on strengthening his realm from within. He rebuilt the Kremlin, transforming it into a fortress of stone and faith, a symbol of Moscow's growing power. Under his leadership, Moscow rose as the Third Rome, the new center of Orthodox Christianity after the fall of Constantinople. His marriage to Sophia Paleolog, the niece of the last Byzantine emperor, gave him imperial connections and reinforced his belief that Moscow was destined to inherit the legacy of Byzantium. Ivan strengthened his authority, ending the independence of smaller princes and uniting the Russian lands under one ruler. He created new laws, built a standing army, and centralized governance, ensuring that all power flowed through Moscow. No longer was the Grand Prince just a noble. Ivan made himself an autocrat, chosen by God to rule with absolute authority. His reign transformed Moscow from a small principality into the foundation of a great nation. When Ivan the Great died in 1505, he left behind a Russia twice as large as before, stronger than ever, and ready to become an empire. He never wore the crown of Tsar, but his rule made it possible for his descendants to do so. Ivan III, Vasilievich, the Grand Prince who united the Russian lands, ended Mongol rule, and laid the cornerstone of the Russian Empire. This is a story of Ivan the Great, the prince who freed Russia from the Mongols. Thank you for watching Legacy Lens, where every story brings the past to life and every legacy echoes through time. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of power, passion, and history that shaped our world.